And we are live. Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gem of Crypto episode 682. Today, is that right?
Yep,
You
that's correct.
looked around like I know I'll be wrong sometimes. Today is Tuesday, March 16, 2021, and I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we are here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10ish.
At 10ish, in today's top stories, Bitcoin is now worth more than Visa and Mastercard combined. Inhospitable to capitalism, U.S. can target those ditching dollar for Bitcoin, says Ray Dalio. Bids for Elon Musk's crypto-themed NFT pass $1 million. Report all crypto transactions or face 5-year jail term in South Korea. And phishing attack uses pancake swap and cream domains to steal money. But first, of course, let's go ahead and talk Bitcoin and crypto prices. Bitcoin, Zay.
Oh, yeah. So let's jump into our prices for today. Bitcoin in a bear market, apparently, down to $55,451, sliding down 2.2%. Ethereum at 1,790, up 0.38%. Binance at $255, down 0.4%. Cardano at 104 is up 0.9%. Polkadot at $34, down 3.1%. Ripple at 48 cents, actually up 7.8% today. Uniswap at $29, down 2.9%. Litecoin at $200 is down 3%. And last but not least, Chainlink at $27 is down 0.19%. Again, the reason I said Bitcoin must be in the bear market, seeing a lot of the sentiment change, that Bitcoin is going back down to 45K, going back down to 40. Hey, people, I'm happy either way, because going down means better accumulation prices. And also, we had a huge dip once we touched 62, huge spike down. The spike down was $5,000. Bitcoin was worth less than $5,000 last year. So again, these price swings will become bigger and bigger in dollar value, even as the percentage stays the same. So don't get pushed out or don't over leverage, please. What was the story? The $500 million in over leverage trades is what pushed the people. Why are you going 20x, 50x at an all-time high? I will never understand it. But again, we have young traders, new people coming in, trying to trade. This is just par for the course.
Yeah, and for those who aren't sure what he's talking about, essentially people borrowed money. Same thing you heard with the whole GameStop, AMC, when the stocks, people were trading on margin. Same thing. People borrowed money thinking Bitcoin was going to go a certain direction. They guessed wrong, and altogether $500 million was lost in the market because of that wrong guess. So like you said, that had a lot to do with the dip. And also shout out, I'm not sure which crypto warrior pointed out to us. There was a few warriors actually. I do remember, hey, we called it good with the bad. About a month and a half or so ago, probably even 2 months now, we did, I think someone asked about VeChain and VeThor. And again, these are Sunday talks right here when we talk altcoins, but we'll share now. And I remember saying I wasn't sure what was going on with the project because I know I wasn't sure what was going on with the rebrand or the VeThor or how it's going to work. Well, it looks like they are thriving as, of course, Ethereum is going through their scaling issues. VeChain and VeThor are some of those being used as gas. So again, for those who are on that coin and on that project, shout out to you because you all should be having a good 24, 48 hours right now. So shout out to that community. They held strong and it's been pumping since. So
and those gas fees.
And I was just about to say that, like, as a trader, I should have looked at it from that point of view. The gas fees influence the market. You know, if one project was supposed to be the main project token, I mean, we saw that with Bitcoin. That is essentially how Bitcoin Cash had any life to begin with, is because Bitcoin was pumping so hard at the time. It was his first time needing to scale on a mini mass adoption level. And people started turning to alternatives saying, well, this is the real crypto, or this is the real Bitcoin. And again, it was essentially just that scaling issue that was going. So again, gas tokens are up and crazy.
Up 300%. And that's why usually during these bull markets, people look for Ethereum competitors. That's why Cardano just got added to the Bloomberg tunnel and is now a top 5 coin. That's why Binance Smart Chain, every coin that comes out that's Ethereum-like or has smart contracts, they all of a sudden get a boost in price. Because as people see how hard it is to use Ethereum for NFTs or other reasons, with gas fees, hey, people don't want to pay $90 for a $40 transaction. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. I don't care how crypto rich you are. Nobody wants to do that. And I have seen I mean, definitely seen people that are like, I just spent $80 on this NFT and just spent another $80 on the fees. That's ridiculous. There's no reason why this should happen. So they got to fix it. Ethereum 2.0 can't come any faster.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, even like having it, I'm over here making business decisions. Like, well, technically, I just buy more Bitcoin with that fee. Like I already told you, I'm on Cash App every day. $1.23 change left over. Hey, that's going to Bitcoin in a day. Literally, every 24 hours, whatever I have, I'm just putting in Bitcoin on my Cash App. So, yeah, I would use that fee money to just throw in there. Madam Crypto, Ola, Kadeem Midget, Solar Mike, Leroy Forbes, Phil G, Erica K, Allison Thompson, Gene W, Marcus Howe, Blues Lover, Morning Breakfast with my crypto family from South Carolina. There we go. Asad Sabegi, Samira, hi, hello. Lisa Lee, hey, crypto family. Alfonso Clark, Cavs Credit, 10-ish type of day. Thank you, Cav. Mr. G, Too Rich to Miss, Alec G, Sergeant Mac, Evan, Gracie Peoria. Yes. Oh, we all back. Yes. Wes Michael, Deborah Doyle, Helen Diva Stout. Was there a time change yesterday?
Yeah, time went forward, I think Sunday or Monday.
I told someone that because listen, like the
it
electricity
felt like
also went out in some parts of LA. So like the clocks were messed up too. So I was telling them, I was like, no, I think we had a real time. I was like, my phone has a different time than like what's going on. So
yeah.
Explains a lot. You know, I've been tucked into in the crypto world right now. Timothy Grigsby, Douglas Facey, KBNYC, Prophet Shamira, ER Fanteezy. There we go. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Carlos Action, Ruben Perez, Nevin Baker. Shout out from Baltimore. I used to live right outside of Baltimore, Fort Meade, Maryland. I know all about the area, people. I'm everywhere. I keep telling you. All right,
get the likes up. Get the likes up. 112
get
people
those
watching.
Likes up.
40 likes. That's terrible. We need at least 100 likes, people. Let's go.
I saw my first Kevin Samuel show live yesterday, and I was like almost in
Change your life. Change your life.
Listen, it's one of those things where I almost want to. I'm one of those people also want to be like, it's Hollywood. Like he got people calling in, but it's also like you deal with it yourself, and you're just like, nah, it ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Bitcoin is now worth more than Visa and Mastercard combined. The largest cryptocurrency also reached. Yeah.
Let's give Bitcoin a hand. Shout out to Bitcoin.
Hey, this is this is a great Bitcoin story. Before you cover this real quick, I just want to say when we see dips like today and the bottom and all of those stuff, 54,000, 50,000, whatever, you're essentially saying if Bitcoin can go out of business, Visa and Mastercard can go out of business. So throw them all in the bucket if it's going to go down like that. What's going on? How did this happen? Bitcoin is now worth more than Visa and Mastercard combined. Bitcoin, Zay?
Yes. So Bitcoin, once it passed an all-time high of $61,700, the market cap was roughly 1.15 trillion. The combined market cap of JP Morgan, Bank of America, and the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. Again, you heard that right. JP Morgan, Bank of China, Bank of America, all combined, Bitcoin is worth all of that. But the achievements do not stop there. Visa and MasterCard, which are the two biggest payment networks, they have a combined market cap of 871 billion, which is significantly less than Bitcoin. So again, yeah, you got all these broke corporations.
Broke boy corporation. How long y'all been in business, man?
Billions.
Still out here shuffling dime bags.
Hey, if it ain't a T in front of it, I don't even want to hear it. If it ain't a T in front of it, billions. We passed that. We hit the trillions mark. But again, people, Visa and MasterCard are payment rails systems. The ability for you to make payments back and forth. That's what that's used for. And when people are like, you can't buy a cup of coffee with Bitcoin, doesn't mean it's not valuable. You can't buy a cup of coffee with gold either, and it has a $10 trillion market cap. So I can guarantee you Bitcoin's establishment as money is only going to increase. And like I said, we passed banks, we passed Visa, MasterCard. The next victim is silver. And then after that is gold. And then we move on to the bond market in the next couple decades. So Bitcoin's moving along as it is intended. And as it says here, hot on gold's wheels right there. We got about a 10x to get to them. And again, this is a good chart to show our progress as far as being at the market cap of gold.
Here, let me bring up that chart real quick to show everyone as well. Yeah, we over here eating them alive right now. It's hilarious. As we say, people, the war is won. These are just the ugly battles, and us covering the battlefield news the day to day. But here he said, hot on gold's heels. Here's the chart. Oh wow, it's really on its heels.
Yep, right there. The 10% there. Let's see, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple. We coming for them too, and I'm pretty sure one of them will put their reserves in Bitcoin or have some sort of announcement regarding that. I mean, Microsoft already accepts Bitcoin for payment, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're holding on to it for long term as well.
There it is. For everyone, yes, everybody's saying that's a hard sweater. People, this is Bitcoin Zay's Bitcoin Black America. I think you're wearing the same hoodie.
Yep.
Yeah, he's wearing the same hoodie.
This one has a hood. There's hoodies and crew necks. Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
This wasn't planned. This literally just happened today. And since we were already at 7:06, we were just all right. This is happening.
Yeah.
And then look, it's funny too. I'm talking to you. I'm like, oh, you got the hoodie. I'm talking to you like it's my stuff. You're like, I know. I gave you yours. All right. Inhospitable to capitalism, U.S. can target those ditching dollar for Bitcoin. People, now this is a big story to me. This is a bigger story to me than the Letitia James, the New York Attorney General. This is bigger than that. This is bigger than the SEC going after Ripple. And this is bigger. What else has been going on? That's just crazy right now. It's bigger than them all.
Bigger than them all. Yeah.
Bigger than them all. It was one more big one I wanted to say. I can't remember. This is live. But yes, investors should reduce dollar exposure, the billionaire says, as MicroStrategy Saylor describes Bitcoin as the obvious solution. Again, this is Ray Dalio, billionaire investor, of course. The United States and other countries could impose prohibitions on Bitcoin as part of a, quote, shocking tax changes, investor Ray Dalio has warned. In his latest article on LinkedIn, Dalio, a recent convert to Bitcoin as an investment opportunity, laid out a stark future for U.S. investors. Dalio prepared for shocking changes, as you see here. He basically says, he's quoted as saying, history and logic are to be a guide. Policymakers who are short of money will raise taxes and won't like these capital movements out of debt assets and into other storehold of wealth assets and other tax domains, so they could very well impose prohibitions against capital movements to other assets, e.g. gold, Bitcoin, etc., and other locations, saying these tax changes could be more shocking than expected. Now, what is the most shocking thing about this story is Ray Dalio, super billionaire, if not, has his own market cap of assets of trillions of dollars. This is the guy in the know, right? This is the guy who's going to get the phone call, people. Hey, and this, he definitely got the phone call. He definitely received the phone call, and he received that tap on the shoulder when he switched the line. He switched the party line. He was pushing hard for gang, and then all of a sudden he was like, hey, this thing they got over here, and he switched up. And look, we're okay with that, people. We want to welcome everybody. Gang get the set tripping. They're like, oh, Ray, you think you can leave after what we've done for you, Ray? The tax cuts we've given you, the ability to fly freely throughout the world and use the U.S. as your muscle. You think you're just gonna switch the party line? I think he got the tap on the shoulder. And maybe they're not coming after him aggressively, but they told him what the deal would be moving forward. And that's him giving us the bird call, like, hey, this is me telling you something's coming down the pike. I believe him, unfortunately.
Yeah. And Ray Dalio, he knows something we don't. He's more tuned in. And I would say, take a look at this chart. I want to point to this area right here. This is the May 2020 happening. This is when the real flipping happened. If you look at the value of the dollar versus Bitcoin, this is when the flipping happening after that. And as you can see, the dollar basically has a dead cat bounce. It doesn't look like it's going back to any levels from before as Bitcoin takes off. So when you're looking at the price of Bitcoin, you're watching the value of your dollar die. And the United States is becoming inhospitable to capitalism, according to Ray Dalio. And to guard against the consequences, investors should embrace a well-diversified portfolio of non-debt and non-dollar assets, along with a short cash position. So again, when Saylor is saying Bitcoin's obvious solution, Elon buys $1.5 billion. Ray Dalio is saying, I can already see them imposing new taxes, which I think Biden's tax code just came out. I think he's increasing corporate tax from 21 to 28%. He's increasing taxes across the board for everybody. So yeah, I'm not surprised. And again, Executive Order 6102. If you remember that in 1933, I believe, is when they came around and said, hey, our country's poor, so we need your gold. And we'll give you these pieces of paper to signify that you own it. and then people had to give their gold to the banks. They hoarded it, and then they artificially raised the price of gold from $15 to $35, and basically the banks gave themselves a boost. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do the same with taxes. As I've said before, countries that want to get their hands on Bitcoin, the only way they're going to be able to do it is by taxation, and then say, hey, you have to pay your taxes in Bitcoin. And the only way they're going to get it, I think, is if they have a huge discount. And at that point, everybody would just basically say, hey, I'll put all my money in Bitcoin and pay it that way instead. So I'm not surprised Ray Dalio says this. Only surprise to me is that like you said, that he switched and sort of came to the Bitcoin side. Don't see this a lot, but shout out to him. And I tend to believe him more than other people. He's seen some stuff.
Listen, here's the deal. You have a multi-billionaire in the room. They're not like in the conversation of Bitcoin and crypto comes up or it's not a mistake. You know, if you have a billionaire in the room, every conversation is intentional, even if it's just relaxed. I feel like at least mine would be. So I would assume a regulator or a person in the government or someone who's working close to a billionaire would have the same type of thought process. So yeah, I think that was a bird call right there. Yeah. Some shout outs again. I'm seeing people from everywhere. Shout out to Dominican Republic. S1 Dubs, you're hilarious. 10-ish closer to ish than 10 today, but all listen, we said from day one, 10-ish, 9-ish, 5-ish, whatever we're gonna do is gonna be Andrea Johnson from Texas. There we go. Shout out to Texas. And Assad Beji Samira is from Iran. Shout out to Iran. All right. Dominican Republic is in here. Dexter Hand Senior. That's what I'm talking about. People from everywhere are all talking about crypto. Hey, Candace Blanton, JC Rediger III, Les Square, Kirk Wallace. There we go. Slamp Alamo. Haven't seen that. What's going on? BGN, welcome and welcome your channel to the podcast and show as well. All right. So again, we were just talking about Ray Dalio telling us that the U.S. may be having some shocking tax changes coming down the pike. And right off of the heels of that, South Korea comes out and they're saying report all crypto transactions or face 5-year jail term in South Korea. That is right.
What?
No, right? Just 0 to 100 real quick.
Real quick.
Strict reporting rules for crypto business in South Korea are set to come into effect, with existing firms giving 6 months to comply or face stiff penalties. Hey, it's a brand new market. We're all for innovation. And you got 6 months to report everything you do or you will face stiff penalties. Again, this is South Korea's cryptocurrencies regulatory space is set to become even more tightly regulated with the incoming laws on financial reporting for crypto businesses in the country. According to Korea Jongang Daily, I think I said it right, South Korea's Financial Services Commission has amended its financial reporting rules to include the cryptocurrency sector. Again, I can't speak for Japan. I don't know how this process was done, but this is my point. Just amending rules.
Yeah.
Like, how does this work? That might have worked with the last generation or whatever, but no, that don't work no more. Like, what? This amendment mandates all crypto businesses, exchanges, asset managers, wallet providers, and custodial platforms to file records of their transactions with the Financial Intelligence Unit. People, this is all I'm saying. What are we, 12, 13 years into Bitcoin? What happens when we get to 20 to 30 years in? What happens when we get to 50 years in? And this is governments. And they're starting off wanting to take all of that. By the time we're another 10 years in, listen, every time you think about crypto, you're going to have to write something down. I thought about it today when I woke up. Well, which project were you thinking about? Why were you thinking about it? I think it's going to get crazy.
Yeah, and I think South Korea's stepping in here is very egregious simply because, again, you have past transactions and then again, you change it overnight and they come up with this saying, hey, all crypto businesses, exchanges, asset managers, wallet providers, custodial platforms have to file records of their transactions with the Financial Intelligence Unit. And as part of the compliance protocols, they must adopt robust customer identification protocols. So you have let's say you have an exchange right now. You're in South Korea, you've been operating under whatever their rules are, and then they overnight say, hey, you got 6 months to change your entire business model, and you have to enact robust KYC and identify your customers. But look closer at this article. This is what's funny to me. That part at the bottom where it says the National Tax Service revealed on Monday that it identified more than 2,400 individuals who are hiding their assets in crypto. 2,000 people? They're doing all this because 2,000 people try to evade taxes? Are you shitting me right now? This is what I'm saying. People like they make this big, huge deal. Hey, we need to know all of the transactions coming through all the businesses because 2,400 individuals, 2,000 people. What's the population of South Korea? Millions, right? 2,000 people.
They put 5,000 people in clubs out here. So
bro, it's 2,000
I
person.
mean, hell, we didn't put 2,400 people in a club before.
I mean, come on, man. That's a large picnic. Like, come on, man. Like 2,400 people is not a big thing to go after. And again, if this is why they're imposing a lot of this stuff, again, this is exactly what regulation does. It's overbearing. It's across the board. They just make a broad statement. And then also the rule came into effect in January. They're doing this for people who trade with a trading profit above $2,300, people. $2,300 is when you have to start reporting. I mean, what is 3,000? So at 3,000, I'm too rich to to be private. Come on, man. These rules make no sense. And the reason we're so adamant about it is, right, first in South Korea, and then it starts moving to another country, then another country tries to adopt it. So this can give you a good explanation or prediction of what's to come.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's funny. I'm trying to look for the comment and see who said it because it was hilarious. Yeah, there it is. Leroy Forbes says South Korea looking a little northish. I agree. This is looking a lot northish. And it's crazy how they'll actually like fight against the North. You know, I'm not even gonna get into it, but it's just like looking a little northish on this one. Oakland in the house. There we go to town. What's up, our Honda Wilson? 100% Rotten Podcast. What up, no? There we go. See that 313 on there. Right. I saw a great Bitcoin What podcast said crab legs or Bitcoin. Most people are mistakenly decide what to do with that stimmy. Said crab legs or Bitcoin. This is crazy.
Yeah. Somebody here said, yeah, what's up, ATL? Got my book yesterday. Oh, shout out Mike J. Shout out, brother.
Everyone's asking where to get the merch as well.
I just posted the link, Bitcoin Movement. I posted again, so you can go there, get your Bitcoin and Black America stuff. But yeah, whoever said there's an ATL, shout out to Atlanta. Had brunch at the Blue Flame yesterday. It was all good. Love Atlanta.
My guy. Original Man D said there is no way the government is going to let regular folks get wealth outside of the USD. That is the crazy thing. That's our thing when we first started, people. When we first started, like we could have went a different direction. We could have stayed the accredited route and all that. Bitcoin Zay is all about the community. That's why he deserves that Coin Desk Show community and crypto. Like he's about the community, and he was like, "No, that is not what we're here for. We're here to help everyone." But we were telling people at an early stage, we were telling people Bitcoin is $500. That the government, when Coinbase was canceling the accounts off of
man, I knew it was over. I knew it was over.
I was like, well, why are you canceling an account over a couple Bitcoin? It is because they don't want regular people to actually have it. They want you to use their service a little bit, but they don't want you to really have it. So
yeah, and on top of that, remember Bittrex, the withdrawal limit used to be 4 Bitcoins. People you used to be able to withdraw 4 Bitcoins at a time, and then overnight, literally overnight, when you log in, it was 0.4. And they literally just shrunk it because the value went up. Once Bitcoin hit like 16, 17, and moving 4 Bitcoins is like moving 70K, they were like, oh, we can't have this. People just move. So 0.4 was it. But then when Bitcoin's 100K, what's it going to be then? You know what I mean? Is it going to be 0.04?
It's funny you said that because I know you logged off early yesterday on Clubhouse, but for the Bitcoin Black Billionaires group you and Lamar created, I actually said that in the group when we were talking about exchanges and someone was like, you know, what was wrong with Coinbase? And I was like, no, like here's the real bottom line what's wrong with these things. Like outside of the philosophical and culture, you know me, I'm like, I don't care. Believe in what you believe in. The check need to clear and the money need to be right at this point of business. So my whole point was like, once you're on one of these exchanges, and I mentioned Bittrex as well, I was like, when they go overnight from saying you can withdraw $20,000, because again, in 2017, people at the height, $19,600, $800 was the Bitcoin price high. They went from being able to draw as Bitcoins, they said 4 Bitcoins a day. I just said 20,000 to make it easy, but essentially $80,000 a day down to, I think they put it at like $2,000 to $4,000 a day or something overnight. But then these are the same companies trying to work with the government and trying to do this. And this is like, no, it's not going to be a Bitcoin tax unless we fix it all.
Yeah.
And at this point, it's not happening. I'd rather just have, self-regulation as we've been doing already. Stop using them, which people did.
Exactly.
Nevin Baker said, race says straight up short the dollar. iPro Fox said only a matter of time to the USD crashes. Kurt Wallace said Ray has been negative on the dollar for some time now. Let's see. I like this BGN. It's another YouTube crypto, I guess, YouTube or podcast says the stable coins like DAI, which are backed by collateral, also suffer from the failing USD.
No.
I think it'd be opposite. I think it'd be inverse.
It's the opposite. Yeah, they actually improve because their status as a stable coin being more stable than the US dollar. That's actually a great value proposition. So the opposite would happen.
So it's actually, I like that they mentioned that question too, because I was actually thinking, hey, what if Bitcoin took a dip and at the same time, because of inflation, the dollar took a dip? Would stable coins be the move, or would they get a tap on the shoulder? Like, let's say Tether would be a move for a lot of people. What happens? They really get that real tap on the shoulder. Like, no. Like, what you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What happened?
Yeah, you're gonna have a whole lot of mad investors that can't.
Because I'm telling you, that's gonna be the phone call. They're gonna have somebody. It's gonna be a guy just like me. Make the call. No. Yeah, but listen. No. Yep. No. That's gonna be the call. Like, that's it. Nothing you can say. C Crypto CD. Thanks for coming in from Barbados. Yep. Someone else said more prisons. That's the last part of the story I just want to mention. It's crazy that again, the fines for this would be up to 50 million won. That's $44,000 in fines, or a 5-year prison sentence for their principal actors. Again, you're talking about fining people $44,000 and or a 5-year prison sentence for not giving you data. And we mention these stories because we partner with Japan. I love Japan. I said I want that to be my second home, actually. So, or one of my second homes, hopefully. But it's just one of those things where, hey, I mean, gang too, everywhere.
Hey, at some point, you got to jump the bully. You got to stop letting them take your lunch money. So these companies you got to stop letting them.
Up a brick, Craig.
Up a brick, Craig.
Hey, shout out to Nevin Baker. Thank you for the tip. Said thanks for all the free content, fellas. All right, let's keep it moving. I know Bitcoins, they got to run in a bit. Bids for Elon Musk crypto theme NFT pass $1 million. Bitcoins, wow. What's going on with this?
Oh my God. Well, it gets even crazier in the NFT market as the NFT that he actually posted on his Twitter. It's a gold trophy decorated with diamond hands. A group of Shiba Inu dogs, mostly popularized by Dogecoin, a moon, and the crypto term hold. And if you saw this actual NFT, he said he's selling this song about NFTs as an NFT, which again, he's a billionaire. This is what you do as a billionaire. You have fun with markets as so you please. And this seems to be what he's doing now with the NFT market. Bids for this tweet have been rolling in. And at the time, the highest bid is at 1.12 million. So not only is the NFT getting sold, the tweet that he actually tweeted is getting sold as well. So a lot of people such as Jack Dorsey, he sold his first tweet, $2.5 million for charity. Somebody actually tried to buy a tweet from me for $25. So this stuff is actually happening. I got a bid right now for a tweet for $25. It's crazy.
I'm scared to see which one it is.
NFT market. Oh, I can tell you what it is. It's the tweet where it's 3 things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Coinbase is down.
That's actually a good one to buy. Wow.
So shout out.
I'll pay a couple thousand for that tweet.
Hey, like I said, I'm holding it because the first bid is 25. I'm sure I can get a little bit more than that. But shout out to the bidders. But yeah, Elon Musk doing this is just another part of the NFT fad that's going on now. There's ridiculous amounts of money being poured into NFTs and people bidding on them. And I think most of the big money is going into people who are popular, just like artists. Basquiat makes most of his money off his name, Basquiat. The art itself it's up to the person. The beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But if you're popular and you come out with an NFT, it usually sells for millions. And that seems to be the move for musicians as well as big name artists. And then Elon Musk wanted some fun. So here we go.
And here's a song. And thank you, Alec G, of course, one of our moderators and our warriors, for teaching me how to share that sound. I just want to show you, I have mastered that part of Zoom. Thank you all again for that. NFT. All right, there's that
Oh yeah.
NFT tweet.
Oh yeah, ecstasy music, baby.
Hilarious. You just showed your age. All right, to end this show, phishing attack uses pancake swap and cream domains to steal money. What in the world is going on here?
Oh man, one of my favorite stories of the week so far definitely is this phishing attack using pancake swap and cream domains to steal money. So two DeFi projects are being targeted by a DNS spoofing attack, according to reports on Monday. Pancake swap, which is literally a copy and paste of another, what was it? What was the other swap? I can't remember it now, but it's literally a copy and paste of another swap. And Cream Finance, two projects deployed on Binance Smart Chain, are phishing users into entering a private key. If you take a look, what it says is connect wallet with your seed phrase. Please don't do this ever. But the fact that it's there, and because it was a phishing attack, it was attached to people's MetaMask. So if you get on your MetaMask and you see this, some people may think, okay, well, let me put my seed phrase in, and then now they have your coins, and of course they can take your tokens from that point. The DNS review came out that first of all, both websites were registered through GoDaddy. Okay, that's the first mistake. Why would you have a GoDaddy website if you're talking about millions of dollars worth of money? Again, nothing against GoDaddy, but you can definitely have a stronger DNS service. And the money that was taken or swapped out, not known exactly. However, a lot of people have gotten caught by this trap.
Again, this is it's crazy to see, and which makes it even worse. I mean, especially for pancake swap, is the fact that you copy the code and then you got hacked. I mean, essentially, is that admin password? Is that what happened? They took the admin password 00123 or something.
Yeah.
What is it? What's their name again? What's their name?
I forget, but the admin password. Yeah.
They typed in pancake swap, or they either typed in pancake swap or they typed in the old what's the original one that they copied?
Uniswap.
They typed in the old Uniswap password and it worked.
Yeah. Oh, it's a copy of Sushi Swap. Sorry, Sushi. I don't know why I was leaving my head, but Sushi. Yeah.
Yeah, they typed that old password in and it worked. Hey, make sure you are smashing those like and shares. People smash those likes and shares. Shout out to all the crypto warriors. Shout out to Jams Johnson. Jams said they're in Fort Worth, telling someone else to do a lunch. I just want to point that out because that's right, people. Find more people that's into crypto in your area. Get with them. Have those lunches. We don't have a chance to do that as much, of course, because of COVID, but we're doing meetups a lot. You know, Bitcoin's I don't think you ever stop doing meetups. So
meetups all around the world.
There it is, people. So meetups are good. Have those crypto lunches, breakfast over coffee, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Watch the gym in the crypto in the lounge, barbershop. We'll make it happen. All right. What's up? Track PFC Will said NFTs are being marketed like Bitcoin back in the day. It's all about the money and not understanding why the narrative is technically wrong. Yeah, we are definitely gonna have an NFT day, and it is crazy how the market. I mean, it's definitely 2017 fervor for NFTs right now. So
yeah,
crazy to see.
Somebody said they copied the code and it still got hacked.
Right.
That's what you get. I mean, you can't. I mean, hey, you can copy and paste, but you got to have some sort of level of security.
They said Original Man D said they didn't update a config file after the fork. LOL. That is hilarious, but probably true. Like, oh, y'all didn't fix the security? We all knew about that one already.
GoDaddy. Come on.
Other than that, that is the show for today. What news do we have? Helen Diva Style, thank you for the tip. What news do we have? Bitcoin's A.
Oh yeah. So you want to make sure Sunday you tune in. Talk Shop Live at 6. We'll be giving away 1 million Satoshis to lucky winners who can answer questions based on what we do this week. So make sure you tune in every day this week to hear some of the stories we talk about. The questions will be based off of. Again, 1 million Satoshis. Make sure you bring your family with you. Show up on Talk Shop Live. It's only $2. $2 to get you 1 million Satoshis. Sundays, Talk Shop Live at 6 p.m. And if you are a fan of a show called 85 South, I'll be on there tonight. So if you want to check that out, check it out.
Ooh, look at that. Is this a live one? How's this work?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's live or pre-recorded. I just know we're recording tonight. So I'll be sitting down with some of my favorite comedians and talking about Bitcoin with them.
There we go. I can't wait to check it out. Other than that, as always, thank you for watching. Again, that 1 million Satoshi giveaway this Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on Talk Shop Live. That description is in the box as well. And you want to check out the last 4 videos we did on Talk Shop Live and see some of the altcoins we've been talking about, you can also check those out as well. Other than that, have a great day. Make sure you smash that like and share, and we will see you tomorrow with some more